Mother, tingnan mo, bright mango. Dito ba? Dito.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We would like to thank everyone for making this event possible. Now, this afternoon, we celebrate a major historic moment in the Philippine pageant history. And as we finally won our very first Miss Grand International crown, excited ba kayo doon? Yeah! We need more energy. Okay, as they said, destiny gives you what you truly deserve. So who would have thought that a surprising turn of events would actually reshape the destiny of one of our Filipina queens, who actually already earned her impressive standing during the pageant's coronation night last year. By the way, we would like to remind everyone that our homecoming victory parade for CJ will follow immediately after this press conference. Yes. And to correct, it's at 5 p.m. It will be held at the SM Mall of Asia grounds approximately at 5 p.m. Okay, and today we seal the deal of the fate and destiny of our very first Filipina Miss Grand International Queen, Miss CJ Opiaza. But, ayan, excited na lahat. We would like to acknowledge the presence of Grand Westside Hotel General Manager, Mr. Joe Fijardo. Maraming salamat po for accommodating us this afternoon, and we would like to say, or we would like to hear a few words from our General Manager. Once again, Mr. Joe Fijardo, the General. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. How about a grand welcome for our 2024 Miss Christine Julian Opiaza. Also, the president of Miss Grand International, Mr. Nawat Itsaragrasil. Once again, to all our media friends, palakpakan naman dyan! Our queen deserves the warmest welcome this afternoon. And I am sure everyone is excited for CJ, and we cannot wait to hear from her and Mr. Nawat as well. But CJ, sit back and relax, because now we will call on the National Director of Miss Grand International Philippines, the certified Queen Maker with a string of global pageant victories to his name, all within the past year. The winningest National Director in the local pageant realm, Mr. Arnold Vega Pina.
Good afternoon again to everyone. Thank you for staying on the second part of today's festivities. Our victory and homecoming press conference for our newly crowned Miss Grand International 2024 CJ Opiaza. But before anything else, I would like to thank first, of course, our friends from Grand Westside Hotel, especially to the General Manager, Mr. Joe Fajardo, for accommodating us. Joe Fajardo. But before anything else, I would like to personally welcome our very special guest of honor, none other than Miss Grand International Founder and President, Mr. Nawat Itsaragrasil, together with his team, Sakul Limpapanon. He's here, champ. Please amo. Kunwari iyam krakin. Am I right? They're all here, all the way from Thailand. During CJ's recent coronation in Thailand last June 3, Nawat and the Miss Grand International organization gave us all the warm welcome and make us feel right at home. That's why now it's our turn to return the favor. When we all heard about the surprising turn in May, we were all curious as to what will happen to the current lineup of NGI Queens. Admit that we were even more excited since we all know that being or CJ was next in line. So by technicality, it seemed imminent that she would be the most likely successor. Thankfully, we were able to communicate immediately with Nawat, and even as early as day one, he gave us his reassurance, although it took them some time to make the formal announcement, just to ensure that all the technicalities with all concerned parties were sorted out. Amid of these recent developments, I personally commend Mr. Nawat for being able to live up to his organization's ideals and principles. Despite the controversy, he was able to rise above the challenges and come up with the most viable solution. Above all, he was able to rise above all the negativity and was still able to maintain the trust and goodwill that he had earned in the global pageant realm. The best proof of this, as you may all know, is his recent appointment as Executive Director of another major pageant. So amid all these new developments, we'd like to congratulate and commend Mr. Nawat for his not compromising integrity and commitment to truth, to promote peace, and to oppose all forms of conflict and negativity. At this point, I'd like to say something about CJ and her recent victory. I think you all know that even when she was crowned Miss Grand International 2024 first runner-up, hearts that she was our rightful queen. And having said that, it's funny how destiny manifests. It found its rightful owner, and it's none other than CJ, who has all the winning qualities. Make and enable her to work harmoniously with Mr. Nawat and his team. Even if she only has a limited time to enjoy her reign, I'm very sure that CJ can even surpass everyone's expectations, that the whole world is watching you. We hope you keep on shining as the of modern Filipina beauty. I'd like to invite all of you to join us CJ's Victory Parade at this SM Mall of Asia grounds immediately after this press conference. Thank you and good afternoon. Mabuhay ang Miss Grand International. At this point, I am greatly honored to introduce one of the most respected queen makers in the realm of global pageantry. A man who has always been renowned as a trendsetter in more ways than one. We can only say that he played a vital role in reshaping the destiny of the new queens who sits in front of us today. Ladies and gentlemen, the founder and president of Miss Grand International, Mr. Nawat Itsaragrasirid.
Okay. Mabuhay, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, I started arriving from the airport and directed to here. I'm so sorry about today, but I'm very proud, Philippines, so that's why. Congratulations again for the beauty queen maker, Mr. Arnold. You can make it. So today you have two events. I do hope you will another event very soon. Okay? Okay, congratulations for CJ for the official in Philippines. She really one of the beauty queen reserved for the winner. But in that time, it's very complicated. So that's why it happened. Even in 5 months later from now, she will have a lot of experiences to traveling around the world. She has a schedule to Europe in next week. Also, and traveling around to present your Philippines country and Miss Grand International winner. And also, I have to say sorry again. I gave her the crown a little late. Okay, but she still have time. 5 months is not short time. She can make a good history and enjoy victory of the winner of Miss Grand International from Philippines first and ever. And also, I promise all Filipinos, I try to push her up in every way that she wants. In the beauty queen, like coaching managers or every kind of event. Now, a lot of event in Thailand and some countries, they want to book her. Unfortunately, I check the schedule is very tight. Okay, because of so many countries waiting for her visit, like in Spain, in Netherlands, in Venezuela, so many countries in Myanmar. Also, in this month, at least like 4 countries, she will go. So this is the most important. She should travel first, and the last time I will do more event and the commercial for you too. Okay, I do hope you are enjoy this moment. I always beside of you. If you need anything, please let her know, and myself and my organization, I try to support because of we know quite long time with Mr. Ano, and we know the Philippines of the beauty queen maker, like a capital of the beauty queen in the world. She has long time, and I think this is a good time to fulfill your good moment, like a Grand Slam beauty pageant crown. Now you completely done. That is, I think you waiting for, and I really appreciate because of when you will success, it's not easy. Sometimes the beauty queen maker or the beauty queen or the people who support you, they try very hard, a lot of things to do, but you're not success yet. Maybe depend on destiny also, and the God we will waiting for giving you. But this time I think the destiny and God, we decided already you must be our queen. Absolutely. So she are here, Miss Grand International 2024. And also after her range, I promise you and the Filipino, I will support more and more because she doing a little short time. I will use her a little more for the commercial, get more money, okay? And do not worry anything, the price is turned over to her too for the winner. Of course, we are very fair pageant. We are very fair. When she take over, she take everything over. Not only the crown, not only the title, she take everything. Okay? So don't worry, she will get more rich. Okay? Our Filipino fans again, and I'm very appreciative. And not just sweet talk. Long time. Sometimes I understand each other. Sometimes I fighting a little each other. But I am the real person one. I can statement. I can say something in between during the time in the past. But from now we learn when we understand what we want, what you want. And now you got it. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much, Sir Nawat. And we do hope you visit your usual advocacies whenever you're in Manila and maybe do a little traveling on the side as well. But since I'm the host this afternoon, I would like to ask one question. This afternoon, we're all talking about our first Golden Crown. Will there be a possibility? In a few years maybe for the second Golden Crown.
I think this question is still worry in your mind. Filipino mind always think, why CJ you take the first? Maybe the second, maybe about 10 more year or longer. Okay, this is the winner, the first and ever. This is special crown. Okay, we don't count much. Okay, is it possible? Maybe back to back or anything? Depend on beauty queen maker. If she present the good candidate enough and she very strong fighting with other, she can do whatever to show the world she should win. She will win 100%. 100%. She will win. You see, all Philippines beauty queen in MGI always like top 5 because you are so strong. So I cannot kick you or let you out because you are the fair pageant. Even first runner up 2 times already. 2 times already. And she qualified, it's good quality for the first runner up or winner. It's almost. Yes, but now she the winner one. Depend on him. Please don't ask this question to me. You should ask how to make the next queen back to back.
Okay.
How to make it.
At least now we know. It's all on ALB's hands.
So then the pressure's on me now. Well, definitely we'll get the best candidate, right? To represent our country. We have some surprises soon. Who are the other candidates?
Okay, maraming salamat po, Mr. Nawad, and also dear ALV. Ayan, sa ating pageant media friends, we all know the answer. Na kay ALV ang sagot. Okay? Without further ado, I know everyone is excited here to hear from her. And at this point, we'll be giving first ever grandest queen, Christine Juliano Piazza.
Oh, mabuhay! Sawadika! Home in our country, and now we are finally seeing the crown. Actual, guys, this is the first ever Golden Crown of the Philippines, and I just cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you have given me from my Miss Grand Philippines stint until the coronation of Miss Grand International last October, and until now that the destined crown is finally in my head, and it's finally something that you guys should celebrate because this is a shared celebration for all of us, for all the Filipinos. We've all worked hard for this, and again, I also want to take this moment to always say the queens from the Philippines who competed for Miss Grand International paved the way for me to be here also. So congratulations to all the Filipina queens who raised our flag so high in the Miss Grand International stage. This crown is not only for me but yours as well to celebrate. So congratulations po sa ating lahat. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. And I know the floor will be open anytime soon for your questions, so if you have any questions that you want to ask. But also I want to share, just like what Papa said, we already planned some events, yes, and I think it's just right time for me to ask for help na rin po. Because we're actually working on some of my visas. We need to have my visa for Spain. We need to have my visa for US also, because there are some countries that I have to travel for the coming months. Of course, to represent the Miss Grand International organization, but also to bring our flag on those stages and on those countries as well. So if we have people who can help me also to process everything that we need, so we'll be able to push through with this. And I'm truly excited with that. And I just knew kanina po dun sa labas, no, that there were some girls, there were some queens in Thailand who want to train with me. So let's see if I'll be in Thailand. I'll be staying in Thailand most probably. Ang gagawin lang naman po namin, because I have prior events, prior bookings here in the Philippines, I will just fly in, fly out and do my work. That's how committed I am. You know, when you do some commitments, yeah, itutuloy mo yun dapat. Hindi mo siya pwedeng i-cancel. That's just You know, that's just how hardworking I am, I think. And that's why, after the crowning po, I went straight back to the Philippines because I have an event in Agusan also. So I have to travel and then stay here for the crowning. And now if we were able to process the visa, I'll fly straight to Spain and Netherlands, hopefully. And then after that, I'll be going to Myanmar. So roughly yun po yung mga events for this month, but there's gonna be a lot more countries that will be traveling. So, but aside from that, of course, we'll be doing a lot more charity programs. We were already talking about it. So, thank you so much again, and congratulations to each and every Filipinos.
Maraming salamat, CJ. Of course, our grandest queen. Ayan, nakikita niyo naman, grabe, kung paano hardworking si CJ. Ilang years, I've known CJ for how many years? Ever since my first national pageant, I've seen her. And grabe, this woman is really unstoppable. And it is the reason why she is here wearing the first golden crown for the Philippines. So once again, CJ, congratulations. Now, without further ado, let's now proceed to our question and answer. I'm sure pageant media friends are all eager to ask not just CJ, just a couple of weeks. So, guys, you know the drill. Since we don't have the luxury of time, we hope you won't mind if we limit our question to just one per person. Okay, so if there are any questions, the floor is now open.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, clearly.
Yes, I guess the mic na rin, okay. We're celebrating Pride Month this June. I'd like to know, in your opinion, why is it important for beauty queens? Do you have any message for those who say that we should not be celebrating Pride Month?
There's no borders when it comes to love and Pride Month as well. We are celebrating each and every individual, and it's just right for us to give them that platform as well. And I'm here to celebrate with all of them. I actually just hosted Turismo in Cavite. It's a celebration for all our queens of the LGBT community, and I'm just so happy to see them, flourishing on that stage. And it's just one way of allowing people to know that we have this our responsibility also as individuals to stand beside them and to fight also with them. So I hope I collect everyone to be with all the people. It's not hard to respect one another. Just share kindness always. Just like what I've said even during my final answer in the competition, right? Always share kindness and respect to everyone.
Thank you very much for the honor you gave our country.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Nawat. Welcome to the Philippines. We're very happy to see that you're now proudly wearing a shirt with the word Philippines.
Thank you so much.
So, you've always been in the top of the Philippine media and pageant fans for so many reasons, right? So before, we were...
It'd be very easy, question. Whatever you want to ask, not only Miss Grand, okay.
Later. But for now, Miss Grand.
Okay.
So, I remember all the times Arnold and I would talk and everyone that we could never win the Miss Grand International because Mr. Nawat, we would like to ask you, we could never win before. So now, what really stood out with CJ, aside from, of course, all the events that happened, right? That made her really a very worthy Miss Grand Queen. And for those coming forward, like, we're already hoping for back-to-back, what really is the necessary qualities so that you can win a Miss Grand International?
Okay.
Two parts the question.
Okay. In the past, you have so many queens, it's almost not because of some conflict or from myself, but we want to push the quality of the Filipino beauty queen more and more. We're talking about now, she has very good quality, Miss Grand International. We concerned about 4B, body, okay, good, beauty, by your own, brain, very smart, and business. She's not a beauty queen. She can do whatever, like a host, like a model, like an actress. international, we don't love only the beauty queen, like good walking, good photo, good speech. But I want the real one, the real her. She can speak without any notice before. We didn't give anyone the question before. You can ask her. I want to check absolutely the real girl and can work with me. For my idea organization, we just looking for the presenter. The queen is our presenter of organization. So like we casting a star. But a star is come with the beauty queen. So we need Phoebe, and she can do whatever our want on behalf of our organization. Sometimes she traveling alone, to abroad, and then we have assistant going to see you there. Sometimes we can find maybe Teresa or assistant fly from Bangkok to New York to meet you there. You should taking care yourself. You must more smart. You can doing without any notice before. She have to solve the problem in the front. This is the most important. We need the one who can working like normal people, like a smart people. You can do whatever. Not only keep walking, smiling, no, and say very good, loving the children for charity. No, I want the queen. She can taking care herself, get more money from herself, and share for the family and the social later. Okay, so that is the meaning of the next beauty queen. And the second question, back to back, back to back. I think it's very easy now. The door is open. You can look back to her personality, and then at least like a same CJ or any more option, whatever can be. This is very easy.
Sounds so difficult. Arnold is thinking now.
No, I know. Listen to me. I know you will have the winner again if you choose one. Depend on you. Beauty queen maybe is not my way. You should choose the beauty with a very smart and business and popular girl. That might be possible. Yeah, I tell you it's a lot of things. Too much,
It's been telling me that.
Hi, CJ. Papa Nawa told us about the 4 B's. It's beauty, brain,
Body, and
now
business.
If you have to add one and the last B as a message to the next contestants or candidates of Miss Grand International, what is it and why?
Another B.
The last B. The last B.
Okay. I think it would be brilliance. Brilliance, yes. Brilliance, I mean, brilliance. Brilliance comes with the brilliance of your heart, the brilliance of your mind, the brilliance, it's the totality, the personality, just like what Papa Nawat is talking about. It's not always, brilliance doesn't correlate with brain, diba? It's not definitely correlate with brain itself. So, brilliance is all about knowing how to adapt, how to act also, just like what Papa Nawat said. You should be someone who is a problem solver, a quick thinker, and that's how a beauty queen should be. You should be brilliant. So I think that's another B that you should add, and queen should be working on. Another B. Vega.
Hello, Papa Noah.
Yes.
Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Philippines.
Thank
it's
you.
It's good to have you back here. It has not happened in any pageant around the world that the national anthem of the Philippines or of any country that has been crowned was played on the coronation of the Queen. And beside that, we saw you crying. You first cried. You first cried before Mr. Arnold and before CJ. So bring us to that moment. Why did you decide
Okay.
to give that and do that?
You know, okay, I'm very sincere and open mind. You know, during the time I'm doing the beauty pageant, 20 years. This year is 21 years. When I was young, now I a little getting old. I have so many problems all the time. Okay, I passed so many kind of the beauty pageant like Miss World, Miss Grand, Miss Universe. So many things happen. Sometimes I'm very success. Sometimes I'm very hopeless. And you know, when we select anyone, we would love to let herself is getting better, and we try to support her. But in that day, myself is very tough. So many problems coming to myself and my organization. You know, on behalf of Miss Grand International, we are the listed company. We not the private company. So many people, shareholder coming to us. So many problems around. So everybody they believe us. You know, from outside country, how can we decided to take her crown? She agreed everything immediately. And my Vice President Teresa, okay, this is my very. So I dreaming the event. Normally, okay, the event maybe is not big. Just like say something and coronation, but you know, I try to imagine even the last day, I would love to present this event to impress back to Filipino people. So that's why we have national anthem, so many things moment. So when I saw her coming up on the stage, the song